After being Palo Alto residents for over 30 years, we want to share with you 5 pros and cons of living here.
This is Michael and Elena Tallis. Before we jump in, if you have any questions about the Bay Area real estate, text your questions to the number in the comments. We're looking forward to answering all of them. And now, pro number 1.
Palo Alto is a very special address. When you buy a house in Palo Alto, you become a part of a tight-knit community. It is well known around the world because of Stanford University and the startup culture. Palo Alto is considered to be the cradle of Silicon Valley. Famous Hewlett-Packard Garage, the birthplace of Silicon Valley, is located here in downtown Palo Alto on Addison Avenue. Palo Alto is situated halfway between San Francisco and San Jose and offers convenient commute to major Silicon Valley employers like Google, Facebook Meta, Apple, NVIDIA, Intel, LinkedIn, as well as biotech companies located farther north.
Con number 1. Palo Alto is an expensive city. Palo Alto is one of the most expensive cities here in the Bay Area. Median home sale price in 2021 was $3.3 million, more than twice higher than a median home sale price in the county, which was $1.5 million. When you see a meme that says California fixer-upper and shows $2 million dilapidated shack, don't laugh. What this meme really reveals is that the value is in the land on which this shack is standing. Palo Alto, just like every other city in the Bay Area, is landlocked. We have the bay on one side, the mountains on another, and cities stacked one next to another all the way up and down peninsula. There is not much space to build new homes here.
Pro 2. Creative community. Palo Alto is all about the creative community that grew around Stanford. Stanford produced 35 Nobel Prize winners, multiple founders of the legendary high-tech companies, famous politicians, including a president. And the other interesting thing, the city has the highest concentration of PhDs per capita in the country. According to the latest census data, 68% of adults in Palo Alto have postgraduate degrees. So you will have a chance to get yourself very educated neighbors.
Con number 2. Smaller homes and older homes. If you're looking for a brand new home in Palo Alto, it won't be an easy task. Some of the homes in the downtown area are 100 years old or more. Southern part of the town, south of Oregon Expressway, was built mostly after Second World War in 50s and 60s. A lot of homes that come up for sale are on the smaller side. It is typical for the new owners to remodel or expand their homes after living there for a few years. It takes time to figure out the necessary upgrades, get drawings done, permits approved, hire contractors, etc. Most owners are becoming builders by necessity.
Pro number 3. World-famous school district. Palo Alto schools are among the best-rated schools in the Bay Area. There are 2 high schools, 3 middle, and 12 elementary schools. The school district boasts excellent teaching staff, parents are very much involved in the school life, and Silicon Valley companies contribute to many extracurricular activities. Year after year, Palo Alto kids get accepted to the best colleges and universities in the country. City of Palo Alto also provides great resources for raising children, like an amazing children library, museum and zoo, summer camps, parks, playgrounds, classes, and much more.
Con number 3. Palo Alto doesn't have a good public transportation system. There used to be a free city shuttle, but it was discontinued in 2020. Yes, Caltrain is coming through town, but if you need to get from South Palo Alto to downtown, it may be better to bike or even walk if you don't want to drive. The city, however, is very bike-friendly, and there are streets that are optimized for bike riding. They're called bike highways. On these streets, cyclists get fewer stop signs while crossing automotive traffic needs to yield. Examples are Bryant Street and Park Boulevard.
Pro number 4. Great food. Palo Alto is known for the variety of great restaurants with amazing representation of international cuisines. If you like Greek and feel like having a fancy meal, try EV on Emerson in downtown. Or if you're up to a more casual, but not less delicious, go to Cali Greek Kitchen on California. For Mexican, go to Palo Alto Soul. They provided catering for Zuckerberg Chen's wedding and arguably the best Mexican restaurant in the area. For Italian, you can try Il Fornaio in downtown or Tyrone on California. For Burmese, Burmarubi on Emerson. French, pasties, again on California. One of the oldest and best known establishments in the area is Chef Chu's. It is in Mountain View, but right on the border with Palo Alto. Palo Alto also has two farmers markets, one in downtown area on Gilman on Saturdays and on California Avenue on Sundays. We prefer California Avenue because it's bigger and have a better variety of produce.
Con number 4. Busy traffic and railroad crossings. Caltrain tracks split Palo Alto in two, and there are 4 railroad crossings in town. During the peak hours, the trains come pretty often, blocking traffic between the east and west parts of the city. The trains are noisy, and depending on your sensitivity, you may decide to live further away from the tracks. Also, the Caltrain corridor may be used by the high-speed rail project. At this point, there is no final plan for the high-speed rail implementation here on the peninsula.
Pro number 5, recreational opportunities and cultural events. As a Palo Alto resident, you will have access to the Stanford cultural life. Concerts, festivals, exhibits, lectures, sports events will sure help you keep you busy. Palo Alto and the neighboring cities also have their own drama theaters. They run annual food and wine festivals. They have outdoor summer movies and the holiday festivities. In addition to the city parks, residents have access to the Arastradero Preserve, Foothills Park, Baylands, and hundreds of miles of amazing roads and trails. Foothills Park is great for hiking and picnics. It has a small nature and history museum, great for kids. Arastradero Preserve and Mid-Peninsula Open Space allow mountain biking. And if you're a dog owner, Arastradero Preserve is the best place for your four-legged friend.
And finally, con number 5. Did we mention that Palo Alto is an expensive place to live? Over the years, Palo Alto housing market showed consistent growth. Between 2011 and 2021, the median home sale price increased by 159%. But the prices are very stable, and your investment will be safe here. Even during the Great Recession, Palo Alto median home sale price decreased by only 11%. For comparison, the most affected areas like Alum Rock in San Jose declined by 55%. Bottom line, even though it's very expensive, it is protected from the market uncertainty due to the high desirability of the area.
This is Elena and Michael Tallis with the Tallis team.
If you are thinking about buying in Palo Alto or surrounding cities, or if you need to sell your home, call or text us. The number is in the description of this video.
We're looking forward to connecting with you.